and welcome to Rauta's rant video. This is not so much about AMA and this is not certainly a typical opinion video, but I decided to label this as MAA, that meaning Ask Me Anything, because I want to make a few things clear that have gotten to my attention lately while checking out all kinds of comments on our videos. Uh, I don't know whether I should start with the bad news or good news or not so much news in the first place, but let's get on with the good stuff. And maybe we can actually hope to finish some good stuff also. First of all, a big thank you for all you viewers out there. It wasn't not too long time ago when we had a 1000 view limit crossed, which made me a happy guy doing these videos almost on a daily basis. Now we are closer to 2100 views. That is, we're somewhere along 170,000 or whatever. I don't keep that much account, but yeah, I'm kind of a statistics freak, so of course I pay attention to what's happening. More importantly, we had about 500 or so subscribers in I think late February, early March, anyhow. And since YouTube changed the policy to you need a 1000 subscribers to get on the monetization limit, which again brings me to the very boring topic, money. But however, even though I work as a free dude, this is not my day job, as all you know. After all, we got some expenses to pay, like camera crew and whatnot, so getting that 1000 subscribers limit crossed. Big cheers to you. We are about 1500 subscribers at this moment, so once again, big thank you for all your viewers and subscribers. You mean a hell of a lot to me, so nothing cheers you up like a good glass of Scotch whiskey, Lafroy in this case. So we've been growing steadily, we've been growing nicely, well actually not steadily but like fast growing, and that's pretty much thank you to Satanic Wardmaster interview and lots of new viewers coming to watch this show. And now I must address some negativity and negative things on this channel, which I kinda hoped I didn't have to do, but I feel obliged because of certain events and comments that have been happening here. So I decided to go kind of like Ask Me Anything AMA this particular video, because even though these are not straight ass questions, there's surely comments that I need to take a stand on. So first of all, I am not a political person as such. That means I bow to no right, I bow to no left. I just try to keep my distance because politics is annoying, and I don't have political views as such, which I could, basically say that I go this way and that way. I am a firm believer of freedom of speech, and I kind of dislike all kind of censorship. I don't care where it's coming from, left, right, or middle, or the center, or whatever. I just don't like it. But recently there have been so many hateful comments, bullying, racism, and all kind of stuff, which kinda made me act. That is, from now on I will be more triggered to delete certain comments which by no means belong to our topics. And the reason is not that I get annoyed so easily. I used to when I was younger. Trust me, I used to. I got into fights and stuff like that. I never basically got myself hurt, but, well, some people did. But when I've gotten older, I have become more cynical, and I got better nerves, and I just, make things jokes and whatnot. I might be pissing off some people off, but that's, I guess, bound to happen when you have a YouTube channel or even a blog or whatever, which I used to have, by the way. So The thing is, I am not so easily offended. I get a lot of criticism. Well, not a lot. I get positive criticism way more than this negative one, and I'm not so much, annoyed about like your questions suck. You suck as an interviewer. That's totally fine. It's not like you can please or need to please everybody. I'm just happy that people have been enjoying the interviews, opinion videos, reviews, and whatnot. I hope they are helpful to some of you. I mean, the reviews, opinions, I guess they can be helpful, but giving you some thought of things that are going on around the world, in the world of metal and all that stuff. And interviews, I know some questions can be really stupid, really silly, and to some people just uninteresting, and that's totally fine. And I guess I kind of suck as an interviewer, but like I said, it's not my day job. I don't take this too seriously. If somebody gets offended, hey, too bad. I feel sorry for you. Um, but what annoys me is the shallowness, the level of shallow people that are actually commenting like the looks of people getting interviewed. So not so much about the attacks towards me, which are basically just fine. But when people are basically doing just rude and really, really shallow and stupid comments about people interviewed, I mean, basically like fat shaming or telling that somebody has like an ugly, unwashed hair or something like that, which is just beside the whole point of the interview. I mean, if we do, let's say, 20 minutes interview, and there's lots of topics and discussion about spirituality, religions, war, politics, music, lyrics, etc., etc. List goes on. We can go really deep, and then some douchebag comes and says like, "Hey, that's some fat dude over there. Like, why he's playing metal? Lol, lol, lol. He should die and commit a suicide and whatnot." That's just annoying, stupid, useless. Uh, it's unconstructive criticism. It has no place. It has no meaning. It's just like oil for the ego of this anonymous person who has basically no balls to say that stuff face to face to anybody. But it's so easily to troll, to badmouth, and just be a douchebag online. And I think we mostly know that nothing good usually comes out of that kind of trolling, shaming, bullying, and whatnot. And I strongly advocate against this kind of behavior because it's not constructive. It doesn't lead to any good. Now, you can try that in a bar or maybe other social environment. Unless you are battle-hardened fighter, warrior, or some sort, you probably get hurt more than you can affect damage. And even if you manage to get unscathed from situations like that, I mean, go loudmouthing in a bar to a guy bigger than you, stronger than you, and whatever, even if you don't get your ass kicked, well, does it make your life better? I mean, come on. If you bully somebody without no reason, and even if there was a really minor reason, I mean, what good comes out of it? Yeah, you can tell your bros or hoes that, yeah, you were such a brave guy, you went to bully somebody, you called somebody an ugly mother and whatnot. So what? It doesn't increase your salary, it doesn't make you healthier, it certainly doesn't make you smarter, it doesn't make you a better person, it doesn't increase any skill sets you might have, it doesn't make your education level better, it doesn't make you more civilized or better person in any possible way. Basically, doing this kind of bullying, loudmouthing and whatnot, it just causes harm to you, to other people, and even your friends might think you're an a-hole. My point being, if you have this, how to put it, if you cannot focus on the interview as much as to say, but pick a line there. I mean, you can of course, disagree with the interviewed person. The whole interviewing opinion videos, whatnot. That's okay. But if you have nothing else to say except like this person has an ugly face, or he's way too fat, or I don't know, I like his skin, the color of that skin, or eyes, or just whatever. I mean, like, keep that to yourself. This is no place for, I don't know, racial slurs. This is not a place for sexism, bullying, any sort of a-holism, which has nothing to do with metal and the topics. And I know I have been lecturing about, make black metal dangerous again and blah blah blah. Yes, I still mean what I say by that, and those videos and all that stuff. But going like having these anonymous comments towards somebody who isn't even reading these comments, and making your peers like, oh, what a badass. I mean, like, come on, don't you have better things to do? Learn to play a guitar, write down some lyrics, write a book, do a poem, go to the gym and pump up, go appeal to some women or guys or whatever your thing is. Go educate yourself. I don't know. Go for a jog. Wank. Be constructive. Make this world a better place for you and your like-minded peers, instead of just, go shouting on some YouTube channel nonsense that basically does no good. I mean, like I said, it doesn't bother me that much, but as I was reading some of the comments on a certain interview video, it made me think that this makes no sense. I kind of feel like maybe I should just, disable those comments, because if they're just like bad-mouthing and being a-hole, why bother? It's not gonna stop me doing this stuff, but I mean, I just could remove all the comment possibilities. Would that make you happy? I mean, I am not the turn the other cheek kind of guy. I have a set of nerves. I can take that punching and, loud mouthing, but it's not like those bands have deserved that kind of shitstorm coming their way. And besides, it's not like they are reading. So when you're criticizing an artist I've been doing an interview with, it's not like they come to read here and weep for your comments. So basically, you just doing yourself a disfavor. I mean, everybody can see, okay, this douchebag is writing this douchebag comment, and now I know who this douchebag is. I can go to his channel or her channel and read what's going on and maybe find out who this person is. I mean, like, it's kind of vicious cycle. It doesn't lead to anything good. And I don't care how evil or bad you think you're a real person. I know that, for example, real criminals, they have better things to do than, hang out on YouTube, go trolling. And if they're like real bad guys, I mean like the biggest badasses in either MMA gym or, powerlifting gym, they have better things to do. They don't go, proving themselves as a keyboard warrior on internet. So it's not like I am a social justice warrior or anything like that, because simply I don't care. But I like to keep my channel clean, in a way. And I like to have the, decent conversation, topics that are interesting, discussions that can, I don't know, create friendships or tape trading, scenes or whatever. I mean, this is a metal channel. Feel free to disagree. That's totally fine with me or the other, commentators. But in order to do that, you don't have to be douchebag by yourself. You could be a decent human being, spending your time on decent things instead of just, opening your mouth breathing face and typing those slurs on the comment box. Because like I said, there's nothing good coming out of it. It's not like your mom or your pa respects you more because you're a good keyboard warrior. And I'm probably preaching to the wrong choir. I guess that these decent people who might be actually watching this video are not doing this stuff. So I guess there's no much more point in my rant, rather to say that if you happen to be one of those people, don't be that person. You can be better. And it's not like I'm a life coach or anything like that. But I just hope people would be a little bit smarter. Because being smart, nobody hurt anybody. Well, at least themselves. So, my rant goes this way. Listen to the music, read the lyrics, check out the interviews. And if you don't like a band for the opinions or lyrics or music performed, skip that one. Don't waste your time on it. Don't vent your frustration on the channel, because I will be deleting all those stupid comments. I want these comment fields to be healthy. I want to promote a good discussion, good conversation, which actually can lead people to figure out more good bands, more thoughtful ideas around metal, be it lyrics, be it ideology, be it just whatever. So, political topics, totally okay. Religious topics, totally okay. Lyrics, music, whatever. Just don't be an a-hole. Don't provoke, don't troll, don't be stupid. Focus on some good shit. Be a decent person. Now, as I promised, some good stuff is also included. And that is to say, we are going to Steelfest 2018. We're gonna do some interviews there. Just today we're going there. I mean, I'm going both days, Friday and Saturday, but I am not sure exactly which day the camera crew will be there with me, so I'm not ready to announce any bands you're going to interview. But should you have any favorites performing in Steelfest, and you might be interested to, drop those names like Rauta, please could you interview blah blah blah. Please then drop a comment on the box below. You don't have to give any reasons to that, but also, of course, you're free to do that if you want to. Just leave me a note and I will try to do my best. If there's like a one particular artist which is most favorite, like artist number 9 getting like dozens of comments like please do interview that, I try to set it up so I can interview that particular artist or band. I cannot promise anything because it's kind of like at this point out of my hands, but I will do my best. Also, some people know a festival called Tuska, which we did last year already. There's a big versatile lineup, lots of metal bands from this and that, and some weird ass bands also, and we're going there as well. I hope that all 3 days, but I don't know if it's possible given the life and family stuff and whatnot people have. We're going there as well. I'm gonna do some interviews, so also put that in your schedule, calendar, and you can also vote or suggest some bands and artists to be interviewed there, and we're gonna do it if possible. And last but not least, because I try to be a decent and nice person, if you're going to those festivals and you see me there, come say hello and we'll have a pints of beer. You're paying yours and I'm paying mine. And let's talk. And if not, what can I say? Enjoy your spring and listen to some good albums. And what's our videos? Rauta, enjoying whiskey and heading for some Far Cry 5. See you soon with more videos to come your way. Rauta.